quick second here. Hello everybody, welcome to the webinar. Today we are going to talk about automating your mortgage marketing. If you have any comments, feel free to leave those in the comment box. I'll be checking those every so often, but I'll mostly be going through the presentation. The very end of the webinar today, I will be having an open Q&A session. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask those. But today we're going to talk about automating your mortgage marketing and planning ahead to convert and keep. My name is Carlos Scarpero, aka Mr. Leads. I'm an internet marketing consultant, so what that means is I help small business owners with their online marketing presence. I'm actually also a former loan officer. I did mortgages for several years. I was originally a non-conforming loan officer, which means I did the people with poor credit, those types of things. And then later, I did reverses. I also did title work for several years. I was a contract closer, what they call it. So I know quite a bit about the mortgage industry. I know a lot about online marketing. So a couple of years ago, I decided to put the two together and work on helping mortgage professionals with their online marketing presence. And as I started doing that type of work, I recently met with Constant Contact. Actually, a couple of years ago, I met with Constant Contact, and they decided to bring me on as a partner to do these seminars and webinars for them about different online marketing topics. And so today's topic is automating your mortgage marketing. This webinar is being recorded. Hopefully it'll come out well, and if you want to reference it later, feel free to do so. So a little bit about Constant Contact. They have several products. Their main product is the newsletters and announcement product. That's what everybody knows them for, the traditional newsletter. They also have a feedback and survey product, which is really good. They also have an offers and promotions product, which is a nice little product to do things with Facebook and that type of thing. They also have an event and registration product, which I really enjoy as well. If you can do online registrations with that. So Constant Contact is all about being a marketer. All it takes is constant contact. And their goal is to have tools that are simple and easy to use that you can apply immediately into your business, and you can be a marketer. But marketing has changed. In the past, marketing then, and so if you've been in the mortgage business a while, you probably remember these days where it was all about, let's blast out 10,000 postcards, 10,000 letters to those people on your list. And then you're hoping to funnel them down and hoping to keep a couple of them that will actually apply for the loan. As opposed to marketing today is the opposite. It's find a few, convert those, and grow those. Think about Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and those types of social media tools where one person can know 1,000 people. I have 1,000 Facebook friends. I have about 3,000 LinkedIn friends. So influencing one or two people can turn into a lot of people on the back end, which is really exciting. Automation tools are good for you and for your prospects. So what you receive are more loan applications, more referrals, and you're encouraging them to call you, ask you questions, and hopefully apply. And your customers will receive maybe a discount if that's what you offer. You can do a video, a guide, an ebook, information, tips, or maybe support them, assist them in getting their loan, answer their questions, and then move them through the process of applying with you. Think about this statistic, 91% of people check their email daily. I bet most of you checked your email today. 82% sign up for email and brand websites. 72% sign up expecting a discount with someone. And here's the really interesting statistic. It's really shocking. For every dollar spent on email, on average, $44.25 comes back. Think about that. That's really amazing. A really amazing statistic. For every dollar spent, $44.25 will come back to you. Now, does this mean that for every email sent, you're always going to get $44.25 back? No, it's an average among all email marketers. But email marketing has shown to be an incredible return on investment and much higher than direct mail because it's just lower cost to start with. If you don't spend a lot to start with, it's obviously easier to get a lot more money back. Email marketing is 3 times higher conversion rate than social media. So something else to think about. So glossary of terms we're going to go through today. The first one is called an autoresponder, and that's a kind of date-designed automated email. And so with that, basically what you do is, for example, you have them sign up for their report. So maybe that report is, 10 mistakes you're making when applying for your loan, or 10 things that people don't realize when they're trying to qualify for a loan, those types of things. A date-based trigger is an automated email that goes on certain dates. So what you can do is put them on your email list and have them go out on a certain date. So for example, birthday, or maybe the date of the renewal. So maybe every year you're going to send them a renewal notice and maybe potentially get the refinance out of them or get a referral from them. Contacts, the email address you already have, pretty simple. Subscriber, brand new email address you didn't have before. Campaigns are your automated marketing messages or promotions. So on the agenda, what is an automation campaign? How do you know if you should use one? How to use it in the right way? And then next steps you can take. So here we go. Automation campaigns can help you send what you wish you had time to send. In the mortgage business, we're all busy. So if you can do it once, set it and forget it, makes it a heck of a lot easier. That way, at the end of the month, when you're slamming busy, you don't have to go, oh yeah, I need to send that a birthday email. It's already done. So the autoresponder works while you do. You send that welcome notice. You add other things in there with a message. So how does it work? Those are actions that trigger emails to send messages to these subscribers. So when they're added to the list, maybe the QR code, text to join button, Facebook, or you manually add them. So maybe if you get that birthday, you add them to the birthday email list. And then on their birthday, you send them an email saying, hey, happy birthday. And by the way, here's what's going on with us. Anniversary, same way. Or you can do previous emails. So basically that would be like an email series. So maybe if you're doing a 10-step series, 10 mistakes you're making when you're applying for a mortgage, step 1 is mistake number 1. Email 2 is mistake number 2. Email 3 is mistake number 3, etc. as you go through that series of email messages in that queue. Automation. So first you have list join emails. So that basically that is your welcome email or your autoresponder. And so those are the emails that are in that series. And then next you have trigger-based emails, and those are date-based. For example, the birthday email, the anniversary email. Those are trigger-based emails. So date-based automation, one message sent to existing customers. The messages are initiated on special dates and occasions and triggered by data in the contact record. Versus list join automation, where those are a series of messages sent to new subscribers. And the messages initiate when prospects join the mailing list. Those are triggered by subscription. So for example, like I mentioned a minute ago, the 10 mistakes you're making applying for mortgage online, you got email number 1 is mistake number 1, email number 2 is mistake number 2, etc. So these are all created in advance. Both types are created in advance. And that's the nice thing. It's set it and forget it. Do it once when it's a real slow day. And then end of the month when things are rocking and rolling, you don't have to worry about it. They should be short, sweet, and evergreen. Evergreen means that it doesn't change often. So, if you're doing something about regulations, but the regulation changes every day, you got to be careful about that because you don't want to send an email that's out of date. Contains one call to action, short, sweet, to the point, and here's what you do. And so with the mortgage type email, then call now is obviously the best type of call to action you should put. Make a lasting impression every time you get your email, your website, your social media. Then you offer an incentive for them to join your mailing list. Make it easy. Then they subscribe. Then your autoresponder delivers whatever it is, the message to reporter incentive immediately. Then they take action by filling out the loan app. Then it comes back, and hopefully you'll get that application and can move forward with them. So how do you know if you should use an autoresponder? If you answer yes to any of these questions, you should seriously consider using an autoresponder. Do you send the same introductory information over and over? Are you neglecting to send information to these subscribers? Do you believe each subscriber should receive a friendly welcome? Do you want to make a lasting first impression immediately? Do you have specialized sub-audiences with varying interests? We'll go to that a little more in a second. Do you want to celebrate your customer's birthday? More importantly, do you want to get referrals because you're celebrating those birthdays? And do you want to send out annual reminders and potentially have a chance to get those refinance deals? So automation campaigns, 60% higher open rates when new subscribers receive a welcome email. So there's definitely some statistics here to support this. 89% of consumers turn to search engines to research products or services before purchasing. So people are going online, they're looking for things, they're checking you out. So you definitely want to be top of mind. So here's an example, and I actually cut it off when I was putting this on here, but this is actually from a mortgage company. And where I'm showing you right now is in the middle, this email list, right in the middle of the box. So that they have 3 different lists. They have economic updates, general interest, mortgage updates. And so they have 3 different lists, and they can segment their audience based on interests. And now the person that's joining their email list can look at it and say, okay, I want to be on this list because that seems to be most appropriate to what I'm doing. And if they're getting more relevant messages, they're much more likely to open it and respond to it. So here we go. You segment it by when they join or what they're interested in. So in this sample, one guy is just general interest, project guides and blogs. The other guy just wants free shipping. The other guy wants deals and discounts. And now you're segmenting the list, and they're getting things they're interested in, much more likely to take action on it. Identify what you can offer. In the board of visits, you do have plenty. You can record a video series, maybe different mistakes people are making, different testimonials people are doing, things like that. Tell your story in installments. So maybe one video or email is telling your story. Give a special recipe or special information. Highlight products, services, employees, things that are going on in your company. Share a collage of photos. People love photos. Or link to an informative blog post. This is one of my favorite things to do. Write that blog post or hire someone to write a blog post for you and link to it and say, here's some content. Here's why it's important to you. Access to an ebook or webinar. Handouts, cheat sheets, how-to guides, or coupons and promo codes, consultations, gifts, etc. So as you can see, there's a lot you can offer. If you do decide to work with me, I can help you figure out exactly what you can offer. And so definitely something to think about there. Make it timeless, make it evergreen. And so you don't want something related to dates. You want it something that it'll be in your autoresponder series for years to come. Because the last thing you want is to have an automated message go out and then, it's referencing something that doesn't even matter anymore. And then you'll just look stupid. So you definitely want to make it timeless, make it evergreen. Think about content that people are always asking you about. And so here's some other things. It's timeless, never expires, includes goal-driven calls to action, short, sweet, informative, useful, and timely. So schedule your messages. You might want to schedule them weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, occasionally. There's different reasons for doing each type of scheduling, and definitely if we decide to work together, I can work with you and decide exactly how you want to schedule those messages. So whatever you do, don't forget the welcome email. This lays from Prospect Mortgage, beautiful welcome email. It just says, happy to have you as a member of our community. We've recorded your information. You'll receive periodic emails, and she says exactly what you're going to get and has a photo. Very nice call to action, exactly what they're going to do. So here's a sample of an autoresponder strategy calendar. Even though it's not in the mortgage business, you can use this for the mortgage business. So on the top left, you got this regular newsletter. You got spring patterns, promotions, but then there's a series right there in the middle of it. So the person that's subscribed on the 21st is going to get those first 5 emails. And if someone else subscribed on the 14th, that series would actually show up on the 14th, and on the 14th or the 18th, they would get those 4 emails or 5 emails. So do these. Remind when they subscribe, provide a clear way to unsubscribe. And make sure you don't neglect to remind them or neglect to include a clear way to unsubscribe. Make sure to also tell them how many emails they can expect. That's just so important. The main reason people unsubscribe is if they don't know what to expect. If you're going to send them a daily email, just go ahead and tell them. If you're sending them a monthly email, go ahead and tell them. Also, make sure to set the email to send immediately after joining. People love that immediate evergreen message, and they'll respond to it. Make sure to send an attractive thank you offer in the initial email. And so for in the mortgage business, that thank you offer can be, hey, click here to apply, click here to call us, etc. Next steps. But first, let's talk about questions. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? All right, moving right along. If you do have any questions, feel free to email me after the webinar. My email address is cscarpero@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to discuss it with you. I also want to offer a free consultation to anyone on this webinar today, and I'll send out a link after the webinar. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have about doing autoresponders. So I'm a solution provider for Constant Contact, and so basically I'm a partner with Constant Contact, and I'm basically a reseller. So if you work with me, you get a dedicated customer support person to help you. And so instead of having to call customer support with anything related to your account, you can call me. I can help you out. I'm also a marketing person that can help review your campaign. So if you're going to send an email out, you want someone to review it, want someone to look it over, I can do all that for you. This one's also very important. You can claim all the discounts you're entitled to. So if you're a member of Chamber of Commerce, SCORE, SBDC, anything like that, I can help you get all those discounts. There's a lot of discounts out there. Constant Contact is a very big company. They have a lot of partners. So making sure you can claim all those discounts, I can help you get all that. No extra charge. So if you're a current Constant Contact customer, want to go under my partnership, more than happy to have you. You can get all those extra benefits at no additional cost, and just email me to get started with that. Like I said, they do have several partner discount programs: United Way, Chamber of Commerce, SBDC. The list goes on, and more than happy to discuss that with you as well. So here's the pricing for the basic account, which the basic account is just your basic email campaign, which is just an email newsletter. Great product. It's a little bit limited, but that's $20 a month. The one I recommend is the Essential Package, which includes the Plus campaigns, landing pages, detailed tracking, the autoresponders, which we talked about today, social media tools, event tools, all that. It's $45 a month. I think it's a great deal. Finally, if you want just to have someone do it all for you, there's the Ultimate Package. With the Ultimate Package, you'll have a coach that will actually do the emails for you. You just send them some content, and they'll roll with it. $195 a month. That is unlimited though, so if you have 3 or 4 emails a month you're doing, it can definitely be a very good deal. And so here's just all the differences in each package. The Constant Contact also has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. And remember, knowledge plus action equals success. So I gave you some knowledge the past few minutes here. Hopefully you will take some action with it. If you do take action, then you'll achieve success. If you have the knowledge and just ignore it, then nothing's going to happen, right? Thanks for attending. As a gift for being on the webinar today, I'm going to give you a free trial of Constant Contact. Go to mrleads.com/cc, and there is a dash, so mr-leads.com/cc. You'll be able to get a free 60-day trial. You can play around with it, see if it's something that works for you, and go from there. Once again, I do appreciate you for being on the webinar today. If you want to reach out to me, mr-leads.com is the best way to reach me. Feel free to send me an email, text me, etc. More than happy to talk to you. Thank you very much.